Hi, I'm Alyssa.
Hi, I'm Justin.
Hey guys, I'm Chris. I'm a student at HEC. In my last video, I was talking about global warming, the effects and how the world has come together to solve this problem, to address this problem. We've seen before in a previous video that the world has come together twice to address these problems, so they are real problems. But unfortunately, these potential threats aren't enough for us to really want to make any differences. So I want to explain to you guys today the really, really big effects that can come from global warming. Now, I've already talked to you guys previously about the natural things, the mass extinctions that can happen, the effect in the weather. Of course, it gets hotter outside with global warming, so it's called global warming. But there are also some pretty catastrophic events that could happen through global warming. One of the biggest effects is it would stop the thermohaline circulation of the world. The thermohaline circulation is essentially the tides in the oceans. There's like a giant conveyor belt that travels through all the oceans, and pretty much it goes from like bottom to up, and it just essentially just swishes everything around so that there's such a great diversity and complexity of life in the seas and obviously in our planet. So one of the biggest problems is that this could be shut down. And what would happen if it's shut down is the first thing that would happen is all weather would change. And of course, you guys have seen through the movies and such, when all weather changes dramatically, some pretty catastrophic things can occur because of that. We're talking like giant tornadoes, hurricanes, tectonic plate shifting, earthquakes, some pretty bad things. But if that isn't enough, the second thing that would happen is the oceans would be essentially derived of all of its oxygen. So except for the surface of the ocean, the rest of it would be completely deprived of oxygen. And that means no oxygen in there, and it would just be completely like frozen almost. Just really, really cold. Essentially, it would just be like another space, but like underneath our ocean surface. And this can be bad because it produces anaerobic bacteria. And anaerobic bacteria likes to create this chemical called hydroxyl sulfide. And that's really bad because it smells like rotten eggs almost. And the reason it smells like that is because it's so toxic for all living things. So not only would you have no life underneath the surface of the ocean, but these chemicals that are being produced by it would essentially wipe out all life next to the coasts. So everybody would have to be huddled together, like in the middle of every continent, to just stay alive. And everything would smell like rotten eggs all the time. We'd have to wear gas masks. It'd be pretty bad. Also, the water levels would go up. If just Greenland melts, if just that part completely melts, the water levels would rise by 20 feet. And I know that may not seem like a lot, but that actually means like all of Florida would be underwater. I mean, that would cost us trillions of dollars around the world. So as you can see, there's a lot of big, horrible things that can happen with global warming in the future. There are many steps that we can take to prevent this, though. We can start by recycling. Wooden paper, the amount of wooden paper that we throw away a year can actually power 50 million homes for 20 years. So that's a lot. So if we just recycle that better, we get to definitely help out with that problem. Another way is to just turn off the lights. Simply just turn off the lights. There's a statistic that says one third of all of the United States lights is actually being wasted right now. That means like in hotels, people that aren't in the hotels right now, like the lights are just on for no reason. And the refrigerators are being like electric, and it's just like completely just wasted electric for no reason, absolutely. So we're wasting all of these materials that we could be using better, more efficiently. So you don't even have to go out and buy an electric car or anything like that. You can just simply start by turning off the lights when you leave the house, or just getting a recycling bin. It costs $10. So think about the future, guys. All right, thank you.